Hi, it's Delusion Dispeller here again. I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about a different type of topic regarding narcissism. I've been away on a trip. I went to Buffalo, New York area for about 9 days and experienced some interesting things, some fun things, some thought-provoking things. And I started thinking about what I would like my next video to be about. Well, it seems like I get a lot of questions regarding what if I want to stay with the narcissist? What if it's my husband or my boyfriend or whatever committed relationship you can think of, a family member maybe? And how do I handle living with someone that is so crazy making all the time? Well, I know I'm probably going to get flamed a lot by people that just insist narcissists will never change. The best thing to do is run away, hide, change your name, change your number, change your appearance. Okay, that would be the ideal situation. But what about situations in which you cannot do that? Well, one thing that I have found is that unless the narcissist in your life is like a total psychopath, sociopath, totally antisocial, or really off the deep end, like the extreme of narcissism, the extreme of NPD. Unless they're like that, there are things that you can do to help you live with them. One of the things is look at the positives. In other words, maybe they're a good cook. Maybe they are a snazzy dresser. Maybe once in a while they like to give to a charity. Whatever. I'm a firm believer that no matter how bad a situation is, unless it's to the extreme, beyond repair, get out, save your life type of situation, there's always something you can learn from a situation. For instance, in my case, with the female narcissist in my life, this woman was one of the best cooks I have ever met. She had ways of cooking food like shrimp, trying to think of what it's called, shrimp scampi, and other casserole type dishes, and just pretty much everything she cooked was fantastic. She also taught me a lot about your appearance. Yes, narcissists tend to be very appearance oriented, but in a way you can learn from that, especially if you happen to not be a really good dresser like I wasn't. She taught me how to match, how to wear clothes that enhanced my appearance, how important colors are to make sure you have the right colors going with other colors. So I learned that from her. She taught me how to keep commitments, even though she didn't always keep them. She was very big on, if you say you're going to do something, you better do it. So those are just some things that you can take away from situations that you might feel a bit trapped in. I was recently in a situation, I won't say the person was a narcissist, because I don't believe they were, but there was a lot of stress because this person is kind of like a country mouse, city mouse story. And for those of you that don't know what that is, basically it means that there is a person that lives in kind of a wealthy area and another person that lives in a poorer area, and they switch places. Well, in my case, nobody switched places with me, but I got to have a taste of what life would be like if I was at a higher economic level. And I can tell you I was not very comfortable with it at times. The traffic was very fast-paced. People moved very quickly, talked very quickly, made decisions very quickly, and that is not me. As you can probably tell in my videos, I am rather slow in some ways. My talking, I do tend to get a little bit hyper towards the end of the month because of the hypomanic stuff. For the most part, I'm very careful and slow about how I talk, how I think, how I do things. The people I was with are not slow by any stretch of the imagination. and it sometimes made me feel rushed, maybe a little bit intimidated. Um, it kind of kicked my self-esteem down a notch because I couldn't measure up with these people I was around. Well, the thing is, I'm an observer, and this is where gleaning certain things from the environments you're in come in handy. For instance, I'm going to talk you through my vacation. Okay. When we arrived, the people that I was with noticed everything about me. My clothing, my weight, my the way I said things, how I took care of my children, what I ate, when I ate, how much I ate. I mean, nitpicky little things that really I don't pay a whole lot of attention to other than personally for myself. In that instance, I gained the idea that if I say I'm going to do something, I need to do it. I need to follow through. So I learned follow through from that situation. Another situation, we went to a lot of places where I had to push my fiance in a wheelchair because he has no cartilage in his left knee and he's trying to lose weight, so they'll do the surgery on it. But until then, he can barely walk. So something I gleaned from that is a lot of exercise. It was stressful, yes, but I ended up losing some inches while I was on the vacation, so that was a good thing. I also learned patience, because when you're pushing something in a wheelchair, they will tell you where to go, and they'll get upset if you pass by something they wanted to see. Such as at the zoo, there was an animal that my fiance would like to watch. I moved forward with the wheelchair, he got frustrated, that type of thing. You learn patience, you learn communication, cooperation, putting someone else's needs above your own. Those are all positive things. Another thing, we went to my brother's martial arts class that he teaches, and he's a black belt in Taekwondo. And I learned agility, but I didn't get to do the exercises. I watched my daughter do them. But I learned agility, I learned acceptance of other people that are not on a level that you are at. I learned joy in exercising, which, to be honest, I'm not one who enjoys exercising. So it was neat to see that you could do these strenuous things but have fun doing them. So that was neat too. Trying to think of another instance. Oh, I learned a really good way to feel fuller at meals. And you're going to kind of laugh at this, maybe, but eat with chopsticks. It takes longer to eat with chopsticks than it does to shove something into your mouth with a fork or a spoon. So eat with chopsticks. It takes you longer to eat. It makes you feel more satisfied if you're not rushing while you're eating. Oh, and drink a lot of water. Try to reach for water before you reach for pop, soda, any type of sugared beverages, etc. I'm really good on health right now because I'm turning 46 on August 24th. It is the 21st today, so I will be 46 years old. My health is very important to me. I really enjoy life, and I want to live it healthfully as much as possible. So, that being said, so I learned to use the chopsticks. I learned how to get as much done in a short amount of time as possible, as I had many homework assignments, and I found out I did not have the right textbook for one of them. And so I had to just do what I could and learn to be okay with that and accept myself. You know, when you're living with a narcissistic person, and as I said, the situation I was in was not one like that, but you need to learn to love yourself and have self-esteem, because they're not going to be there to boost your self-esteem at all. So basically, I'm teaching you ways of not just coping with the situation, but finding the good in situations where you're feeling rushed or you're feeling condemned. It's doable. If I can do it, you can do it. On my next video, I'm not sure what I'll do. I'll just find out when it comes time to make another one. But hope you enjoyed this and got a little bit of idea of how to find the good within the bad. The silver lining in everything. There, I said. Thanks for watching. God bless you all. And we'll talk to you very soon. As always, write me at delusiondispeller@gmail.com. Thanks. God bless you. Bye.